Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those that have most need of thy mercy.
The second sorrowful mystery is the scourging at the cross.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour.
Third sorrowful mystery, the crowning of thorns.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour.
Coach, tell me about your nights. You guys have been having a good year.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Fourth sorrowful mystery, the carrying of the cross.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
The fifth sorrowful mystery, the crucifixion.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Let us pray. O God, whose only begotten Son, by his life, death, and resurrection, has purchased for us the rewards of eternal life, grant, we beseech thee, that meditating upon these mysteries of the most holy rosary of the Blessed Virgin Mary, we may imitate what they contain and obtain what they promise. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. Prayer for peace.
O God, grant to us thy servants the peace which the world cannot give, so that our hearts will be disposed to obey thy commandments, and the fear of our enemies be removed. By thy protection, our times may be peaceful. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
You have been participating in praying the rosary. For over 40 years, the praying of the rosary has been sponsored by the men of the Catholic Churches of the Immaculate Conception and Holy Name parishes in Watertown, and their radio friends, each day at this time, Monday through Friday. We express our gratitude for your generous contributions over the years, but now beg for your greater support from wherever you may hear this broadcast. Please send your check to Radio Rosary, Post Office Box 401, Watertown, South Dakota, 57201. Your help is urgently needed if this program is to continue. May God bless you.
And it's time for football action here on KWAT. Well, they're going to try and play it in this hurricane. It's being brought to you by Heilman Homes, Hy-Vee, Great Western Bank, the Perkins Family Restaurant, Watertown Dental Care, Daniels Marine, Tacker Plumbing and Heating, Lake Stop 20, Kunkel Snyder Optometric, and Stony Brook Suites, Prairie Lakes Healthcare System, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, Hometown Building Center, McDonald's, Sanford Clinic, Sharp Automotive, Crawford Alston's Funeral Chapel, the Ramcota, Gather Coffee, Bruggeman Insurance, Culligan and Dutch Boy, Brian's Glass and Door, South Dakota Consumer Protection, Watertown Family Eye Clinic and Dental Care, Uptown Cleaners, Northwestern Mutual Insurance, Watertown Healthy Youth, Active Heating, Clausen & Sons Construction, Dairy Queen, and Philip Matthews State Farm Insurance in Watertown. All great sponsors right here on KWAT Radio.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
All right, let's go to the Watertown Stadium with KWAT's Todd Anderson.
Thank you very much, Rod. Good evening to you from the Watertown Stadium. A little light snow in the air going sideways here at the stadium. There's white and green mixed on the field. You can maybe see a little purple on the W at the middle 50-yard line. But, yeah, it's a blustery night, no doubt about it. The wind is whipping good here tonight. Talked to several folks, was out on the field, talked to the players, asked them was it slippery. They didn't think it was too bad, so they were looking forward to playing tonight. So high school football here tonight at the Watertown Stadium. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. And We've got Sioux Falls O'Gorman at 4-2 on the season against the Watertown Arrows at 1-5. The Arrows have been very competitive in their last 4 games. The last 3, though, they just haven't been able to get it done at the end. We'll see what happens here tonight against a very good Sioux Falls O'Gorman football team. Coming up, we'll have our coaches' comments on the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll do that in 2 minutes.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds and Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds and Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
It's not the kind of thing we like to talk about, but it's something that we all must face. Hi, this is Chad Ostis at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral. And here at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, we make pre-planning easy. We listen to your needs and offer several choices for arrangements and make sure all your questions are answered. Schedule an appointment to meet with us at 882-1516. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Department of Consumer Protection. Watertown head coach John Hodorf on O'Gorman.
O'Gorman's another good football team, so this will be the 4th high-quality football team we've faced in a row here. First one back at home, so we've been 3 games on the road, and now we're back at home finally. But O'Gorman's a good football team. They have the ability to run the ball. Their quarterback's really athletic. Their offensive line's good. They can throw the ball around a little bit depending upon what the weather's going to be. But they have the ability to line up and run the football, which with the snow and wind that could possibly happen, that's an advantage for them.
You've got an athletic quarterback like that. Does it give you a lot of different options then?
Well, his main thing is he has the ability to run the football himself, and they set up a lot of plays where they run the ball with the quarterback instead of handing it to the running back. So he basically becomes a wildcat guy in the backfield. His throwing ability is he's good, but he's nothing special in throwing the ball, but he can get outside on the edge if you don't contain him, even on a pass, and run the ball by you.
You said they run a lot of different formations as well on offense. They've gone power, they've gone 5 wide, so they'll line up in a lot of different things.
Right, they go when they go to their spread stuff, they maybe will hit some 5 wide, but they go a lot of 2x2 with a running back or 3x1 with a running back, and then they have some tight end packages where they bring in 1 tight end, then they have another package where they bring in 2 tight ends and go a single wing to double wing to double tight with 2 wings on one side. There's similarities between some of the things they're doing in Rapid City Central, and then there's also similarities between them and a spread team that you see kind of week in and week out.
So what's the key defensively then against a team that might show you a lot of different things?
Defensively, we just need to understand formationally where we need to line up. We have a great scheme in this week. I'm really comfortable with what we're doing. As long as our guys understand what the formation is and where they're supposed to line up and know their gap of responsibility, we'll do a good job against them.
What will they show us defensively?
Defensively, they're a three front for the most part. They like to bring a lot of pressure. Their probably biggest thing is they have a lot of speed on their team. They're fast. They get to the football. Fairly physical bunch of guys, but they like to get to the football and make plays.
We've been able to move the ball. We've been able to score points. We just haven't been able to quite finish.
Right. We've played pretty well for the last 3 or 4 weeks in a row here. Moved the ball offensively, gotten the run game going. We've gotten the pass game going, and they've kind of complemented each other. We just need to keep that up, and hopefully it keeps going. Our offensive line has done a really, really good job of understanding who to block, when to block, and what to do. So that's helped a lot, and that's kind of why our offense has started to work really well.
Nothing you can do about weather, but if it's wet, if it's snowy, if it's windy, how does that affect us?
We've done some things during the week to prepare for that, and we're going to go play a football game. We're going to run, do what we do, and hopefully the weather works out to where we can do that. I mean, the main thing would maybe be wind. If the wind's blowing straight in your face, you probably can't throw the ball as often as you would like to with the receivers that we have, but we're not going to abandon the pass game. It doesn't matter what the weather is.
Watertown head football coach John Hodorf. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with more from the stadium in 2 minutes.
You get a call from the Social Security Administration saying your benefits will be canceled or suspended due to fraudulent activity. The scammer asks for personal information or funds by threatening that this is the only way they can quickly restore your Social Security number and benefits. Caller ID spoofing may make it seem like the call is legit, but Social Security Administration will not contact you in this manner. Do not press 1 to talk to an agent. Do not give out personal information. Do not send money. Just hang up. A message from the South Dakota Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection.
It's Truck Month at Sharp Automotive, and it's a great time to buy a new 2019 Chevy Silverado 1500. All Silverado LT and LTZ models are $10,000 off sticker. And during Truck Month, no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. 0% financing is also available for 72 months in lieu of rebates. Stop in today or shop online at sharpgm.com. Sharps. We make truck buying easy. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Oh, honey, everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, better than okay. You should have seen it. Stopped for gas, then I saw it. Hunting, fishing, deli, snacks, coffee, and I ate, and it was like they had everything I wanted.
Slow down, cowboy. Where is this place?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. It's amazing.
Lake Stop 20 has just about everything you need. Fuel, snacks, beverages, even breakfast made with real fresh eggs. Lake Stop 20, located on Highway 20 in Watertown.
Uptown Cleaners will simplify your life with their dry cleaning and laundry service for shirts, suits, dresses, coats, blankets, bedspreads, comforters, and more. With drive-up-to-the-door convenience and same-day service, along with text or email notification when your items are ready for pickup, Uptown Cleaners really does make life easier for you. Uptown Cleaners, 123 5th Street Southeast on Highway 81. Call 882-4041. Uptown Cleaners, proud supporter of Arrow Sports.
This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. And coach's comments are brought to you by the South Dakota Department of Consumer Protection. Jason Poppinga is the head coach at the Sioux Falls O'Gorman Knights, and we had a conversation just a little while ago down on the sideline. Coach, tell me about your Knights. You guys have been having a good year.
Yeah, I mean, we dropped a couple early. We had a lot of starters that were hurt. In our loss to Lincoln, we had 5 guys that were, out in that game, so we really weren't at, a top ability, and, we're hoping to put a run together. And, it'll be a fun night under these conditions to see what our team can do, because this doesn't necessarily bode well for what our offense normally does as far as scheme, but, our kids are going to have to show up to play.
Yeah, let's talk about offense first. What do you like to get done?
Yeah, I mean, normally, we're a spread-it-out team and, try to get the playmakers out in space and, make people miss, and that's kind of the way we operate. But, obviously getting out in space tonight may not do any good in the snow-covered field. So this is a new territory for all of us.
Give us some names, some of your key leaders on offense.
Yeah, I mean, out of the backfield, you'll see Tate Wishart, who's having a good year for us. I mean, I think he's leading the state in touchdowns. He doesn't have that many yards, but, when we get into the red zone, he's kind of our go-to guy. And, Zach Norton's our, all-over guy. He plays a little quarterback. He plays some wide receiver. He's our team leader as far as yardage. And then you see a sprinkling of other guys. You see, like, a Stam Stukel, who's had a nice season for us, had a couple big games. And then, Logan Jones plays both ways. And then Tip Ryman's come on, playing some tight end for us, too, as well. So those are some of the big names. And up front, our leader up there is Will Waschenberger on the line. He's kind of a 3-year starter for us and kind of the anchor for us at left tackle.
Let's talk about your defense. What do you like to do there?
Yeah, I mean, we've done really good against the run, since the Brandon Valley game. Brandonville, we really struggled on, containing their, ISO power game. But, since then we've done a lot better job up front. In the linebacking cores where we've had the most injuries, Alex Kowalczyk, is our leader there. And, he just got back last week after missing, all the games except for the first one against Rapid City Central or Stevens. So it's realistically his first real game back. And we had Jacob Schwab, who's a starter, got hurt. He's been nursing an injury. John Kunkel, is unlikely to play again tonight, with the knee injury. So we've really seen kind of a, battery of guys through there. Our anchor's always been, kind of our defensive line, McCusko, Webben, a little bit of Tip Ryman, and Matt Peters up front. Those are the guys that, tonight are really going to have to get it done.
AAA is pretty wide open this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. If you look at the Metro Conference especially, we've all kind of changed blows. We beat Roosevelt. Roosevelt's beat everybody else. And, we lost to Lincoln and Brandon when we were kind of down. And, hopefully we get another shot at them at the end of the year.
Jason Poppinga, the head coach of the Sioux Falls O'Gorman Knights. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Department of Consumer Protection. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Up next, we have our weather update. It's brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning. You'll probably hear the growl in his voice as Rod Lenning gives us a weather update. Rod?
Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, this is going to continue through tomorrow night. We have a winter weather advisory for the Watertown area. You get to Clark County and Day County. They are still under a winter storm warning. Snow off and on tonight. Very windy, low 25. Very windy tomorrow, more snow, a high of 33. And then more snow tomorrow night. But the winds will taper off, and then we have a high of 35 on Sunday. The holiday on Monday, it's Native American Day with 44. But by Thursday, they're saying a high of 55, so we'll take that. Right now in Sioux Falls, some snow and 34 here in Watertown. We got the snow flying around in 31 degrees.
Weather update on the pregame show brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning. We'll take a time out. We'll come back and run down the starting lineups for you. We'll do that in 1 minute.
No job is too big or too small for Heilman Homes. Want to build a new home? Want to do some remodeling? Need a deck or an extra garage? Call Heilman Homes at 868-1410. Dale has over 20 years of experience for all types of construction needs. That's Heilman Homes for building, remodeling, and now ready builds too. To help you with all your decorating, they have an interior decorator on staff. Call 868-1410.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show, and our starting lineups are brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. Starting for Sioux Falls O'Gorman on offense. Up front at center is Liam Sorensen, 6'1", 280 and a senior. Devin Brenner, 6'2", 220 and a junior. Jacob Doden, 6'1", 220 at guard position. Will Waschenberger, coach mentioned, a 3-year starter, 6'4", 265 and a senior. And Eddie Mailer, 6'6", 195 and a junior. Wide receivers, Sam Stukel, 6', 180 and a senior. Tip Ryman, 6'5", 235 and a senior. Zach Norton, 6', 190 and a senior. Logan Jones, 6', 170 and a senior. Quarterback is Tegan Schlimgren. He is 5'10", 165 and a junior. And the running back is Tate Wishart, 5'10", 195 and a senior. For the Watertown Arrows, starting defensively up front on the line, Tyler Dean starting for the Watertown Arrows. Connor Wirtjes and Lincoln Stahl will start on the defensive line. Linebackers will be Cale Stevenson, Brett Fossum, Jacob Van Dusseldorp, and Jared Dale starting at linebacker tonight as well. Jared starting and Cale starting because Sam Stropp and Will Lossing are not available here tonight. The safeties are Mason Lloyd and Peyton Johnston. The cornerbacks, Evan Faulkner and Braxton Riefenberger, to start the game tonight. Flip the chart to the defense for Sioux Falls O'Gorman. A defensive tackle is Matt Peters, 6 foot 280 and a junior. The ends are Jonah Webben, 6'2", 190 and a senior, and Cade Makuska, he's 6'4", 215 and a senior. Linebacking core is Joe Matichek, 5'10", 190 and a senior. Jacob Schwab, 6'1", 195 and a junior. I better look at this one for sure. It is Alex Kwalczyk. Alex Kwalczyk. He's 5'11", 200 and a senior. And Tip Ryman, 6'5", 225 and a senior. The D-backs are Connor Pavelko. He's 5'10", 175 and a junior. And Jacob Bird, 6 foot 170 and a senior. The safeties are Caden Hackman, 5'9", 150 and a senior. And Logan Jones, 6 foot 170 and a senior. Starting for the Watertown Arrows in the line, Braxton Locker at center. Lincoln Stahl and Mason German will be the guards. Tyler Dean and Connor Wirtjes at tackles for the Arrows. Arrows wide receivers are Evan Faulkner, Max Robel, Mason Lloyd, and Dawson Schmidt. Running back is Brett Fossum, and the quarterback is Brandon Smith. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more from the Watertown Stadium in 2 minutes.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
It's a 2-day sale Friday and Saturday, October 11th and 12th at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Whole boneless pork loin, $1.58 a pound. That's Smart Bananas, 29 cents a pound. Earn 25 cents off per gallon with every $50 purchase during the 2-day sale Friday and Saturday at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating and/or Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating and/or Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. Let me explain the many benefits of Stony Brook and how we can help look after your loved one. Our assisted living is specifically designed to look and feel like home. From our home-cooked meals to coffee socials with friends, your loved one will feel more than right at home. Stop in today at 500 16th Avenue or call 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. Arrows just coming out on the field. O'Gorman has been out waiting for a couple of minutes. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll have the national anthem, and we'll have football here tonight between the O'Gorman Knights and the Watertown Arrows. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. It's brought to you by Sharp Automotive. O'Gorman, they're trying to make it a little tough for us tonight. They're wearing all white uniforms with kind of silver numbers here with the white field. The Arrows, of course, in their purple with the black numbers. So we are just about set for first the national anthem. After the national anthem, we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups, and then we will have the coin toss, and then we will have football here tonight between the O'Gorman Knights and the Watertown Arrows. Next week, the Arrows back on the road at Roosevelt. That'll be the second game of 2 at Howard Wood Field, and that'll be a 7:30 pregame show next Friday night. Then the Arrows end up at home against Aberdeen Central on a Thursday night. Let's take a timeout as there's no band here tonight. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll come back in 3 minutes.
Gather means to come together or assemble. Hey, this is your friend Angie from Gather. Whether it's friends talking over coffee, students reading while snacking and sipping smoothies, or business people brainstorming over muffins and lattes, Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts in downtown Watertown brings people together. Come in, sit, and enjoy our spacious coffee shop with free Wi-Fi and friendly baristas that will exceed your expectations. Gather, 122 East Kemp Avenue in downtown Watertown.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Everyone at the Dairy Queen in Watertown is cheering the Watertown Arrows to a victory. After the game, stop in for one of their famous chicken strip baskets with fries, Texas toast, and country gravy. Don't forget to add a sundae, malt, shake, or blizzard to your meal. During the 212 reconstruction, be sure to use the 8th Avenue FedEx entrance. It's more than just fast food, it's fan food. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows and their game tonight from the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill on Highway 212 Watertown.
DQ. Happy tastes good.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football here tonight. I want to remind you, each and every time the Arrows score, you can call 886-8444. 886-8444. Get yourself registered. You could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. O'Gorman being introduced on the field right now, and they are wearing white uniforms with silver numbers here tonight. The Watertown Arrows will have the white pants, purple tops, and black numbers here this evening in this matchup between the Arrows and the O'Gorman Knights. Watertown the last 4 weeks has played pretty good football. They won their homecoming game against Rapid City Central here. Then they went to Sioux Falls, Washington on an extremely windy night and played a good football game against Washington. They got the lead but couldn't hang on to it in the second half. They went to Brandon Valley, the number 1 ranked team in the state. They got the lead, played pretty well, had a chance, and turned the ball over a couple of times late and did not win that football game. And a week ago down at Harrisburg on a rainy night, again, they got the lead in that ball game, but could not hold it in the second half. Had a chance at the end, but could not drive the ball into the end zone and came up short in that ball game as well. So they've been very competitive. They just haven't been able to get over the hump and win football games this year other than that Rapid City Central game on homecoming. So we'll see what happens here tonight. This O'Gorman team, a very good football team. As you heard their coach say, they had a number of injuries early in the season. Those kids have gotten healthier, and they are a better football team, obviously, that they were early in the season. So we'll have the coin toss at the middle of the field on the W. It's supposed to be purple. It's kind of white and a little bit of purple on it. There's not a lot of snow on the field. There's a little bit of snow on the field, not a lot of snow on the field. I was out on it earlier. The grass was holding the snow, and then it was kind of frozen, so that was the case early. The ground obviously is still warm, so that was not hard. So other than we'll see how it is cutting, if you're going to play straight ahead, it's not going to be too much of a problem for you here tonight. But if you try to make a quick cut, that may affect these football teams here tonight, and we'll just have to wait and see. So you've been listening to the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll have the coin toss out on the field. By the way, there is one coach that is wearing shorts tonight. One of the coaches across the way for Sioux Falls O'Gorman has his shorts and his thigh-high white socks on across the way. Everybody else bundled up pretty well, trying to stay warm here this evening. But one coach across the way has the short pants on, and we kind of giggled about that earlier today. There were folks accusing me that I was going to be the one wearing short pants. O'Gorman won the toss. They will defer. Watertown will get the football. So I don't know if what the Arrows decided there. I was kind of watching that. Sioux Falls deferred. Watertown will kick the ball. Interesting. That's interesting. So Watertown did not win the toss. O'Gorman won the toss and will have choice in the second half, but the Arrows will kick the ball, and the wind is going to be blowing from west to east here, and it's blowing very strong, gusting at times over 40 miles per hour. So the philosophy, obviously, by the coaching staff is to try to pin O'Gorman back early and get some good field position by forcing them maybe to punt the ball into the wind or something similar to that. But we'll have to wait and see. The O'Gorman Knights are lining up at the 50-yard line, and they will have a couple of young men back deep. One of those is Sam Stukel. He's on the near side. Also back there is Jacob Beard as well. Now, Cade Rumsa kicked a 53-yard field goal a few weeks ago. He's got a strong wind at his back, but he's also got a surface that is a little bit on the slick side as well. So we are getting set for high school football. We welcome our friends on KWSN in Sioux Falls joining us for this broadcast for a while tonight as well. Welcome them along the way. Craig Maddock, good friend of mine, and he's jumping on the broadcast. So here we go. Cade Rumsa with the kick, and it's a line drive kick bounding around. Stuckel grabs it at around the 15. He's to the 20. He's got a hole, and he's going to get a good return all the way out to the 42-yard line. So O'Gorman is going to get good field position, 1st and 10, and they will have it at the 42-yard line is where they will have the football. It's hard to tell exactly, so I may hesitate a little bit here tonight to tell you where the ball is. We can see the yard lines, but we can't see which yard it is. But I'm right on the 40-yard line. O'Gorman lines up with Stack on the left side, shotgun for their quarterback, taking the snap and giving straight ahead Wishart. Wishart runs into the arms of Brett Fossum. Wishart, a short gain on the play, actually pulled the pile forward for about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Sioux Falls. O'Gorman, the ball just across the 45-yard line. Just underway here tonight on a snowy field. O'Gorman will line up with a wingback on the left side, two wingbacks on the left side. In there at quarterback is actually Zach Norton. So it's more of a wildcat. He'll carry it himself, try to turn it upfield. He avoids one tackle, stays on his feet, and he is going to get good yardage down to the 40-yard line. The gain will be 14 on the carry for Norton, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the O'Gorman Knights down around the 40-yard line. One of the Arrows had a good shot at him early, broke that tackle and gained 14. So it's 1st and 10 for the O'Gorman Knights at the Watertown Arrows 40-yard line. They will line up with Norton staying in there at quarterback. 2 tight ends, no wide receivers. Running back to the right shoulder of Norton. Norton takes the snap. He'll give running left with the ball. Stiff arm being forced out of bounds across the way. It was Wishart on the carry. But again, he'll get a decent gain of about 3 before Evan pushed him out of bounds across the way. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Sioux Falls. O'Gorman, they have the ball at the Arrow 36-yard line. First drive of the ball game started on O'Gorman's 42. They have lined up with no wide receivers, couple of tight ends. Now they're going to line up in an I formation here. I formation to the left shoulder of Zach Norton. Takes the snap, gives straight ahead to Wishart. Wishart goes over the right side. He'll gain a couple of more. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 or 4 for a 1st down. Brett Fossum on the tackle brings up a 3rd and 4 for O'Gorman. They're down around the 33-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. And it is 2-down territory for them for sure. They line up in that I formation once again, off to the right shoulder of the quarterback, Zach Norton. Norton awaits the snap, takes it. He gives to Wishart running left. Wishart's going to get the 1st down and more, as he'll get all the way down to the 25-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 9 on the carry for Wishart and bring up a 1st and 10 for O'Gorman at the 25-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Coming up on play number 6 of this drive that started at at O'Gorman's 42. They have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 25. They line up with a wingback on the right side. 2 of them on the right side, actually. Tight end left. Norton, shotgun formation, takes the snap. He will give to his running back, get to the outside, and then hit. Unable to make the tackle, though, on the initial hit. Cale Stevenson hit him first, but he bounced off him, and Wishart was able to gain 6 yards before he was brought down by Riefenberger and Dean. Again, the Arrows hit him at the line of scrimmage, but he bounced off. 2nd and 4 for O'Gorman as they go into the muddy gravel infield here now. Norton shotgun. He's going to take the snap and give straight up the middle, and one of the Arrow big linemen jumped on his back that time and brought him down. Brett Fossum in on the tackle. Also getting up off the pile there. See if I can get him to turn sideways. Lincoln Stahl in on the tackle as well. No gain on the play that time. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for O'Gorman going into the gravel infield on the west end. They line up with 2 wingbacks to the left side or receivers tight to the formation. Norton awaits the snap, takes it. He's going to keep it himself. He runs left, trying to break tackles. He does. He'll get very close to the first down. We'll have to wait and see where they spot it. He's very close to the first down as he got about 4, and he did get the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the O'Gorman Knights at the 15-yard line of the Watertown Arrows, going into the muddy, watery infield here at the Watertown Stadium. They line up with a wingback on the left side, wingback on the right side as well. Zach Norton awaits the snap from center, takes the snap. He's back to pass, flips it out in the flat, got it to his receiver. He's going to outrun everybody to the end zone. Connor Pavelko with the touchdown. Pavelko scores from 15 yards out, and O'Gorman takes a 7-0 lead with 7:35 to go here in the first quarter of play. That'll go in the books. 2, 4, 6, 9 play, 58-yard drive for the O'Gorman Knights, and they lead by a 6-0 score. See if they will try to kick it or if they're going to go for 2. They are going to go for 2 here. They'll line up in the same formation. They've got a couple of receivers or wings on the left side, tight end on the right side. Norton takes the snap. He runs left, cuts it upfield, diving for the end zone, and did not get into the end zone. 7:35 to go in the opening quarter, 6-0 O'Gorman. They'll kick to the Arrows when we come back in 30 seconds.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
It's a 9-play, 58-yard drive by the O'Gorman Knights. The PAT no good, and they lead by a score of 6-0 here over the Watertown Arrows. Knights will kick the ball at the 40-yard line, and they will kick into the wind now. The wind had no effect on the Knights as they went 8 rushing plays, 7 of those for Wishart, and they had 6 of those for Wishart, 2 for Norton, and then 1 quick swing pass for the touchdown. So the Knights will kick it off, and they will do so from the 40-yard line. Connor Pavelko will kick it off from that spot as he approaches the football, and it blows off the tee. So they'll have somebody probably put a finger on it to hold it in place. And they will not yet. They'll try it one more time before, see if it stays up. Nope. Pavelko, the ball goes off the tee once again, so now somebody will have to kneel and hold the ball with their finger like we used to do in the Sandlot as a kid. And that is going to be Drew Kraus, who will kneel to hold the ball. Pavelko to kick it off from the 40-yard line. Pavelko approaches the ball, puts the leg to it, high end over end. It's going to be a short in the wind kick. It's a free ball picked up by the Arrows. They start left. Breaking a tackle is Faulkner. Evans stays on his feet. He'll get across the 35 to the 37-yard line. The Arrows will start there, 1st and 10 at their 37-yard line. Trailing 6-0. First quarter, 7:27 to go in the opening quarter of play.
Number 19, Drew Kraus making the tackle for the O'Gorman.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Arrows as they line up with the wind at their back, and they will have Max Robel wide to the left side here. Wide to the far side goes Dawson Schmidt. Slot on the left side, well, slot on both sides. So 2 receivers either way for the Arrows. Running back Brett Fossum behind the quarterback Brandon Smith. Brandon takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, run right. Cuts behind 1 tackle, still on his feet. Brandon will get 10 yards or more on the carry, and that'll be a first down for the Watertown Arrows. 1st and 10 Arrows as they get it out near the midfield stripe at the 49-yard line.
Making the tackle for
Arrows line up with 2 receivers to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side. The Arrows have the wind at their back, a few flurries in the air. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation once again on first down. Brandon takes the snap. He's going to flip it out in the flat. That ball almost intercepted. Max Roble was trying to block. Brandon bobbled the ball that time, and he flipped it out on the left flat. Caden Hackman saw it coming all the way. Caden was there, and Hackman almost intercepted that ball. It went through his hands and incomplete. So it brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Arrows at the 49. The yard marker across the way is cold. He's still on first down. Now he switches to second. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Arrows, 49-yard line, 2 receivers either side. Brandon looks at 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. Whoops. Brett Fossum was creeping forward on the play. That'll be a procedure penalty against the Watertown Arrows, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 15 to Watertown. Brett just started tiptoeing forward before the snap of the ball. 2nd and 15 for Watertown. Ball back now at the 44-yard line. The Arrows line up with Roble wide to the left side. Evan Faulkner and Mason Lloyd to the left as well. Dawson Schmidt alone on the right side. So trips left for the Arrows, 1 receiver to the right side. Brandon shotgun with Brett Fossum behind him. On 2nd down and 15, Brandon awaits the snap, takes it, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and he'll be brought down on the play. Good job by the linebacker coming up there, and that was Alex Kowalczyk who made the stop. Kowalczyk making the stop for no gain, and it brings up a 3rd down and 15 for the Watertown Arrows. 6:39 to go in the first quarter, 6-0 O'Gorman. Trips left for Watertown, 1 receiver to the right side. That is Dawson Schmidt. Shotgun for Brandon Smith. Shakes his hands. Brandon awaits the snap from center. Brandon gets the snap. He's back to pass. Pump fakes. Down the left side it comes. Out here, a little contact. It was intended for Evan Faulkner. Good coverage by Caden Hackman. It's overshot, incomplete. And the Arrows are going to have to punt the football here. And going back to receive the punt will be Norton. And also back deep will be Jacob Bird.
Number 13, Zach Norton, and also number 24, Jacob Beard.
So Van Dusseldorp back to punt. The Arrows got to get him a good snap, and that's kind of been a problem this year. He awaits the snap, especially in this one, gets a high snap, gets the punt away. He's hit, and that's going to be a penalty on the O'Gorman Knights, as coming in and hitting him was Cade Makuska. And we'll see how much of a penalty that was. Makusta was coming hard. They're going to say running into or roughing the kicker. We'll see if it's a 5 or a 15-yard penalty. They're going to talk to Van Dusseldorp. If it's a running into, I believe it's a 5-yard penalty. If it's a roughing, it's a 15-yard. And it is going to be a running into the kicker penalty. So it's not a roughing the kicker.
The kicker was a 5-yard penalty.
So it's 5 yards, and it'll be 4th and 10 for Watertown. And they will have to try to do this again. Van Dusseldorp awaits the snap from center. Got to get him a good one. Had a pretty good rush coming at him that time. Jacob gets a high snap, fields it. He kicks the ball away. Hard kick. Norton goes down on a knee. He should have been down there, but he must not have went down on a knee. Norton coming back with the ball. The Arrow fans thinking that he went down on his knee, but he must not have, as he returns that ball back to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for O'Gorman, as they will have it at the 30-yard line. He kind of went down, but his knee must not have touched the ground. It'll be at the 31-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 O'Gorman, 31-yard line, 5:50 to go in the first quarter, and they lead by a score of 6-0. They'll line up with wingbacks either side. One man under center now is Schlimgen. He'll give around the left side. Nope, he gives to his running back straight ahead. That's Wishard. Wishard gets a couple of yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for O'Gorman. The ball just shy of the 45-yard line. Schlimgen in at quarterback now.
Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
Schlimgen lines up under center. He's got double wing. Wings left, wing right, running back behind him. Schlimgen has a man in motion. He'll give to that man in motion. Around the left side on the carry, caught from behind, pulls forward for about 3 yards, and that was Sam Stuckel. Brings up a 3rd down and 4 for the Watertown Arrows. Tyler Dean making the stop. We're down to 4:55 to go in the first quarter of play. O'Gorman leading by a 6-0 score. 3rd down here and 3 for the O'Gorman Knights. As they line up double wing once again, Stuckel on the right side. Nope, wing right, I formation. Schlimgen under center. Taking the snap, back to pass. Rolls to his right, flips it out in the flat, got his man, and he'll get enough for the first down. Making the tackle was Riefenberger, but Norton made the catch from Schlimgen, and it was enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the O'Gorman Knights at the 42-yard line. They're 42. 6-0 Knights, 4:20 to go in the opening quarter of play. They will line up with Stuckel wing left. Wing on the right side is Zach Norton. Schlimgen under center. Schlimgen has motion with Norton. He'll give to Norton. Norton trying to get to the outside and does. Norton fast. Norton 15. Norton carrying guys down to the Arrow 41-yard line. That'll be a gain on the play of 19 on the carry around the left side for O'Gorman. It'll be 1st and 10 Knights at the Arrow 41-yard line. Knights leading 6-0 and driving for more into the wind. They send Stuckel wide to the right side this time. They line up with an I formation. The lead back is Ryman. Schlimgen under center. Schlimgen takes the snap, gives to Wishart running right. He pushes the pile. The Arrows grab him and bring him down, but not before he gets 5 yards on the carry. Wishart gets 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for O'Gorman at the Arrow 36-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Running behind Eddie Mailer and Jacob Doden that time. 2nd down and 5 for the Knights, Arrow 36. Stuckel comes a little bit wide to the right side. They line up. Now they're going to shift him from right to left side. I formation again behind the quarterback, Tegan Schlimgen. Schlimgen takes the snap, pitch. Running left with the ball is Norton. Norton's got a lot of running room. Norton puts on the speed. Norton caught from behind, but a big gainer for Norton, as that's a 20-yard gain down to the 12-yard line. And it'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the O'Gorman Knights in the gravel infield down around the 12-yard line. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Knights on top as they look for more going into the wind. Wind has died down a lot here, it seems like. Wide receiver to the right side, I formation behind Schlimgen. Awaits the snap, takes the snap. Gives this time to the up back, going sideways and going nowhere on the carry was Tip Ryman. Ryman maybe lost a yard or two.
Ryman, the ball carrier for the Knights.
He loses 2. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 12 around the 14-yard line in the gravel infield down on the far end. Van Dusseldorp and Fossum, a couple of linebackers making the stop. Sam Stuckel goes wide to the left side. I formation behind Schlimgen on 2nd down and 12 around the 14-yard line. Schlimgen gets the Arrows to jump into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Watertown Arrows. Hard count that time, and like 4 guys jump for Watertown. So they got 5 yards back there, and now it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the O'Gorman Knights. 2nd and 7 down around the 11-yard line, 10-yard line. Hard to tell in the gravel infield down there. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. 6-0 in favor of O'Gorman. Stukel goes wide to the left side. They line up with an I formation. Wishard the I back in this set. Schlimgen takes the snap, gives to Wishard running left, cuts up the middle, heading is for the end zone, and he got into the end zone. Tate Wishard gets an 11-yard touchdown run there with 1:17 to go in the first quarter, and the Knights go on top by a score of 12-0. That will go in the books as a 8-play, 69-yard drive by the Knights. They'll try to kick an extra point this time.
Number 26, Emmanuel Struck is holding.
Pavelko trying to kick it through the uprights here. As they would get a good snap, sets down, kick is up, and it goes wide to the left. No good. 1:17 to go first quarter. 12-0 O'Gorman. They'll kick to the Arrows in 30.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
So it's an 8-play, 69-yard drive by the O'Gorman Knights. The last 11 by Tate Wishard. And he takes it in for his touchdown here and makes it a 12-0 lead for O'Gorman over the Watertown Arrows with 1:17 to go here in the first quarter of play. Pavelko will kick off from the 40-yard line. Last time it was short into the wind. The Arrows let it bounce, and then Faulkner was able to pick it up and return it nicely, but they'll try to catch it in the air this time. Whoops, fell off the tee. So once again, they will probably have to have somebody hold the ball. The Arrows have 10 yards of offense in this first quarter. O'Gorman now is at 127 yards of offense. Pavelko to kick off from the 40-yard line. Approaches the ball. Puts the leg to it, end over end. It's going to come down and bounce. Picked up by the Arrows, trying to run left, slipping, going sideways instead of up the field on the return. Gets out around the 30-yard line. The ball was pulled loose by the Knights, but the official's going to say it was down. So it'll be Watertown football. Arrows will have it 1st and 10, and they'll have it 29-yard line. No, they did get the ball. So there was a fumble on the play, and O'Gorman did get the football. They just were not able to advance the football. So the Knights will have it after the fumble, 1st and 10 at the Arrow 29-yard line. They lead 12-0, and will look for more here on a short field. 1:16 to go in the first quarter, 12-0 O'Gorman on top. They send a wide receiver. Nope, now a wingback double wing set here once again. Schlimgen under center. Has a man in motion, Stukel. Gives it to Stukel around the left side. He breaks into the open. He's caught and pulled down, but not before he gains 19 on the carry. Gain of 19 for Stukel down to the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. So gain of 18 on that carry for Sam Stukel. Cale Stevenson brought him down. 1st down and 10 at the 11-yard line on the gravel end of the infield. Wide receiver to the right side. I formation behind the quarterback on 1st down. Snap and give. Running left is Wishard. Running hard is Wishard. Wishard pulls for 8 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the O'Gorman Knights inside the 5-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. We're down to 26 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. And it looks like they're going to let the clock run down. So we will end the first quarter with the score: O'Gorman 12, Watertown nothing. Second quarter comes your way in 1 minute.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Now arriving at Dano's Marine, the new 2020 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. Stop in and check out what's new with the 2020 Ranger aluminum and Ranger fiberglass boats powered by Mercury. So get to Dano's Marine and check out the new 2020 Ranger aluminum and Ranger fiberglass boats. Get up to a 5-year factory warranty on the motor when you power your new Ranger with a Mercury Outboard. Dano's Marine, open for all your service and winterization needs. West Highway 212, Watertown. Online 24/7, danosmarine.com.
Right to there, huh? Sioux Falls O'Gorman with 153 yards of offense in that first quarter into the wind. The Arrows with 10 yards of offense in the first quarter of play. So the O'Gorman Knights will have it. Second down and 3 at the 4-yard line of the Watertown Arrows, leading by a score of 12-0 in this football game. And we'll try to tack on more now, down no longer in the muddy end of the field, but now on the grass end of the stadium here on the east end. So the Knights line up. Second down and 3. Schlimgen under center. He's got a wingback right, I formation behind him on second down and 3. Schlimgen awaits the snap. Has a man in motion right to left. Takes the snap. He's going to give to Ryman straight ahead. Ryman is going to get into the end zone. Ryman, a 4-yard touchdown with 11:54 to go in the second quarter. O'Gorman goes on top by a score of 18-0. The Knights will try to tack on a point after here. Pavelko will try to kick one through the uprights.
Number 26, Emmanuel Struck, holder.
Struck kicking some of the snow away to try to get a good place to set the ball down. Awaits the snap from center, gets a good one. Set, kick, and that is good. 11:54 to go in the first half. 19-0 O'Gorman. They'll kick to the Arrows in 30 seconds.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
3-play, 29-yard drive after the fumble by the Arrows. 4-yard touchdown by Tip Ryman. And the point after was good, 19-0 in favor of the Sioux Falls O'Gorman Knights. And we just have started the second quarter of play. O'Gorman will kick with the wind this time. Evan Faulkner back deep, and joining him, I believe, is Devin Miles. It's hard to see. Yeah, it's Devin. Now as he turns sideways, I can see that's who it is back there. Wind is whipping pretty good again here at the stadium. Not much snow in the air, just a little bit of light snow in the air. But Pavelko will have a good strong wind at his back. This time Hackman's going to come in and put his finger on the ball to hold it. Pavelko to kick from the 40-yard line as he will approach the ball here. Put the leg to it. Again, it's a high kick. It's going to be a short kick that bounces. It's grabbed by Evan Faulkner. He's out to the 20. Evan caught and brought down around the 23-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Watertown. They'll have it around the 23-yard line.
Jacob Schwab making a tackle for the O'Gorman Knights.
1st and 10 Watertown, 23-yard line is where they will start this possession. Arrows trailing by a score of 19-0 here. They line up with 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left side. Running back behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. Brandon awaits the snap, takes the snap. He's going to keep it and run left. He's got a nice running room here. He needed 1 block from Dawson over there, and he had a big gain. He ended up getting a good gain on the play, brought down by Jacob Bird, but a gain on the play of about 8 for Brandon Smith. Brandon's got 3 carries for 18 yards. The Arrows have 18 yards of total offense. 2nd down and 2, Watertown. They have it at the 31-yard line, their own. Trips right, 1 receiver to the left side. Running back behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. Brandon awaits the snap, takes the snap, pulls it out, cuts behind a block. He'll get the 1st down. Gain of a couple of yards should be enough for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 Watertown. Brandon gets up limping. He had a ankle injury early in the season, and he got up limping there. So I don't know if it's that same ankle or what happened, but
34-yard line.
He looks to the sideline, going to stay in the ball game. 1st and 10 Arrows, 34-yard line is where they have it. Trips right for Watertown, 1 receiver to the left side. Brandon awaits the snap, takes it. He'll give to Brett Fossum running hard. Brett's going to get 10 yards, 11 yards. Straight ahead for Brett Fossum. Gain of 11. It'll be 1st and 10 Watertown, 46-yard line. Logan Jones in on the tackle for the O'Gorman Knights. 10.5 to go in the first half. O'Gorman leads 19-0. Arrows have it 1st and 10 at the 46, their own. Trips right for Watertown, 1 receiver left. Arrows going into the wind. Brandon awaits the snap from center. Has a man in motion, Mason Lloyd. He fakes to Lloyd. He'll give to Fossum. Brett runs into the pile, and the pile goes nowhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Watertown, 46-yard line. Arrows on the road next week as they will be at Roosevelt. They'll end up the regular season at home against Aberdeen Central. Watertown players look to the sideline for the play call. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Watertown at their 46. Arrows going into the wind. They line up with 3 receivers to the right side. 1 to the left side is Dawson Schmidt. On 2nd down and 10, Brandon Smith awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives, nope, pulls it out. Goes straight ahead, nowhere to go. Brandon went sideways, no gain on the play for Brandon Smith. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Watertown Arrows. That'll be at the 46-yard line. Linebacker Matichek making the tackle. 5'10", 190-pound senior. 3rd down and 10 for Watertown, going into the wind at their own 46-yard line. 9 minutes to go in the first half, trailing 19-0. Trips to the right side for Watertown. 1 receiver to the left side is Dawson Schmidt. Brandon Smith, if he passes into the wind, has to make sure it's a spiral. Fakes the handoff, flips it out in the flat. Got his man, Evan Faulkner, sidesteps 1, then he dropped the ball. O'Gorman recovers the fumble. A gain of 8 on the play. Evan dropped the ball, and the recovery by number 16 for the O'Gorman Knights, Logan Jones. So the 2nd turnover for the Watertown Arrows in the ball game sets O'Gorman up 1st and 10, and they will have it at their 46-yard line.
1st and 10, O'Gorman Knights on their own 46-yard line.
2nd turnover by the Arrows in the ball game. O'Gorman with the wind at their back now, and they will line up with, it looks like, Logan Jones in the backfield. Maybe it's Zach Norton. I can't see the side. Trips right, 1 to the left side. Taking the snap, it is Schlimgen, and he pitches it forward to Wishart. A penalty flag came out on the play. Wishart won't go down as he keeps going forward. Wishart going to end up getting about 6 yards on the play. Helping him out there was Will Waschenberger. Waschenberger helping as Wishart went forward for about 6 after he was hit. But it's going to be for naught as it was an illegal procedure penalty against the O'Gorman Knights, and will cost them 5 yards and bring up a 1st and 15 for the Knights back around the 41.
Illegal procedure against the O'Gorman Knights.
Arrow's got to finish some tackles here. They've hit guys, but they haven't wrapped up and brought them down. They've been bouncing off them. 1st down and 15 for Watertown back at the 41-yard line. Check that for O'Gorman. They line up with trips to the right side, one to the left side. Shotgun formation. Snap. Schlimgen throws it out in the flat. Ooh, that should have been a penalty on Sam Stukel as he was holding the Watertown Arrow coming up to try to make the play. The pass goes incomplete. I think it was Cale Stevenson that was going forward on the play, and he was literally being held by Sam Stukel, the wideout over there, but no flags came out. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 for O'Gorman back at the 41-yard line.
2nd down and 15.
They line up with 1 receiver to the left side, 3 receivers to the right side. I think it's Tegan Schlimgen at quarterback. It's hard to tell. He takes the snap. He gives Wishart running left. Nobody on the end here. Wishart, big gain. Wishart going to gain yardage almost to the 1st down. A gain of 14 on the play. Fossum brought him down with some help of some others. But the Arrows all went inside on the outside. Nobody had contained that time. And Wishart was wide open for 14 around the left side before he was brought down by Brett Fossum. 3rd down and 1 at the Arrow 46-yard line. Schlimgen has 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Wishart to his right shoulder. Awaits the snap, takes the snap. Back to pass, flips it out in the flat. And that was not Wishart out there. That was a different receiver, and that was Connor Pavelko making the reception. He'll get 6 yards on the swing pass that time.
Stop for the Arrows at number 22, Braxton Riefenberger.
A gain of 6. It'll be 1st and 10 for O'Gorman at the Arrow 40-yard line. The Arrows had him 2nd and 15, but gave up a big 14-yard play. 1st and 10 for the O'Gorman Knights at the Watertown Arrow 40-yard line. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Shotgun formation for Schlimgen. Takes the snap, back to pass, rushed, hit, and sacked. And I think it's Tyler Dean who got in there to make the tackle. And that'll be a loss on the play back to the 49-yard line, so a loss of 9. Okay. No problem. 2nd down and 9. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. My cameraman, Nick Bentine, had to leave. He's got a family emergency. Back to pass, Schlimgen looks out in the flat. Got it out there. Good hit on the play as the ball was made. Mason Lloyd came in and made the stop. Wishart, I think, made the reception. It's going to be a loss on the play on a little swing pass that time. A loss of a couple of more. Mason Lloyd putting the hit on. And it brings up a 3rd down and 21 now for the O'Gorman Knights. They have it 3rd and 21 back in their own territory. They have 2 receivers either way. Schlimgen, shotgun formation, takes the snap, back to pass. Looks down the field, now pressured. Throws it up for grabs. There's a man there who makes the catch. And that's going to be a 1st down. That was on a 3rd down and 21, and they gained 26 yards and a 1st down on the play. So it'll be 1st and 10 for O'Gorman as they get a 1st down on a 3rd down and 21, and it'll be 1st and 10 Knights. They have it at the Watertown Arrow 25-yard line. 2 receivers either way. Shotgun formation for Schlimgen. Awaits the snap, takes the snap, flips it out in the flat. Got a one-handed catch there by Norton. Norton down the right side. He's going to be knocked out of bounds after a gain of 12 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the O'Gorman Knights down around the 12-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. This drive started on O'Gorman's 46, coming up on play number 8. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights. Down around the 13, they line up with 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Wishard to the left shoulder of his quarterback, Tegan Schlimgen. Schlimgen awaits the snap, takes it. He looks, now he runs forward. He runs into a big Watertown lineman there. And he is brought down on the play. It was John Torres making the stop. Loss will go 3 and bring up a 2nd and 13 for the O'Gorman Knights. They have the ball back around the 15-yard line. They break their huddle and send 2 receivers either way. Wishard to the left shoulder of the quarterback on 2nd down and 13. Schlimgen takes the snap. He's back to pass. He looks, flips it across the middle, knocked down nicely. Good defense there by the Watertown Arrows, Cale Stevenson. Stevenson came across the top and knocked it down, so it'll be 3rd and 13 for the O'Gorman Knights around the 15-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. 4:26 to go in the first half. Knights lead by a 19-0 score. They line up with 1 to the right side. They have 2 to the left side. Now they're a little confused and have to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll come back with more in 1 minute.
Time for a kitchen or bathroom remodel? Walk into Hometown and you can step into many different kitchens and bathrooms set up right on our showroom floor. You can see and feel exactly how your new kitchen or bathroom would look. Our staff at Hometown can help you choose the right cabinets, countertops, lighting, and hardware for your project. If it's time for a new kitchen or bathroom, make Hometown Building Center's showroom your first stop. Hometown Building Center on South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yep, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
You know, that kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
It's 3rd down and 13 for O'Gorman at the Watertown 15-yard line. They have 3 receivers to the left and a wing back to the left, 1 receiver right. Schlimgen takes the snap, throws it to Stukel on a wide receiver screen. They will gain 5 yards on the completion, and that will bring up a 4th down and 7. 4th down and I'll call it 8. 4th and 8 for O'Gorman down around the 10-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Knights send a wide receiver to the right side. Tall one out there, Tip Ryman. He's joined by Stukel. They have a wing right. Schlimgen on 4th down and 8 takes the snap. He gives to Wishart. It's an end around. It's going to go for a touchdown as the Arrows have nobody over here. They did a reverse that time. It went 10 to 30 to Stukel for a 10-yard touchdown run on 4th down. With 3:41 to go in the first half of play, O'Gorman goes on top by a score of 25-0. Pavelko will try to kick an extra point here. Couple of big plays on that drive. It was 3rd and 21, and O'Gorman picked up 26 yards to keep the drive alive. And then the reverse there. Give from the quarterback to the running back to the wide receiver who took it in from 10 yards out. Pavelko to try for the extra point. Snap's good, sets down. Kick is up, and it is good. 3:41 to go in the half. 26-0 O'Gorman. They'll kick to the Arrows in 30.
You live in the country, or maybe a small community, or downtown. Wherever you call home, Sanford Health is there. To rewrite healthcare so that it fits you, your family, your needs, and your health. To be alongside you as you overcome obstacles and celebrate joys. Because it's your life. And it's our passion. Health lives here. Sanford Health.
Goes in the books as an 11-play, 54-yard drive for O'Gorman. 11 plays, 54 yards, and they were able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and 21 with a pass play across the middle for 26, and then the reverse for the touchdown. Knights will kick off to the Watertown Arrows with 3:41 to go in the first half of play. O'Gorman leading by a score of 26-0 here. Knights will once again kick the ball off. And it looks like kicking this time will be Andrew Nelson. So Andrew Nelson will kick the ball. I think it's 15. The ball went down off the tee again, so Andrew Nelson will kick off from the 40-yard line with Hackman having his finger on the ball. Nelson approaches the ball, kicks it long and deep. Going to be fielded by the Arrows through their hands, Devin Miles, and it goes into the end zone. And that'll be a touchback, and Watertown will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown at their 20-yard line, trailing now by a score of 26-0 to the O'Gorman Knights. 3:37 to go in the first half of play. Dawson Schmidt wide to the right side. Slot on the right side is Evan Faulkner. Wide to the left goes Roble. Slot on the left is Mason Lloyd. Arrows going into the very strong wind here at the stadium. Brandon Smith takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself and run left. Brandon gets to the 20 and then is pulled down there. And it looked like he got hurt when he was pulled down. He's getting up slowly and limping on that right leg. No gain on the play for Brandon Smith. Brandon came up limping earlier on that right leg and now is visibly limping on that right leg. 2nd down and 10 for the Arrows at the 20-yard line. Arrows 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line. Brandon awaits the snap from center. Takes a high snap. He'll give to Fossum straight ahead. Brett runs hard. He'll get pretty close. He'll get 4 yards on the carry. Brings up a 3rd down and 6 for Watertown. The ball at the 24-yard line of Watertown. 2.5 to go in the first half. O'Gorman 26, Watertown nothing. Arrows line up with 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right side. Brandon with Brett Fossum behind him on 3rd down and 6. Takes the snap back to pass, sets his feet, flips it out in the flat, and through the hands of the intended receiver, Mason Lloyd. The defender stepped in front, didn't get their hands on the ball, but it went through the arms of Mason incomplete, so it'll be 4th down for Watertown. 4th down and 6, and the Arrows have to punt into the wind. O'Gorman is not going to send anybody back deep on this punt. Jacob Van Dusseldorp awaits the snap, and now the Arrows are going to take a timeout. 2:12 to go here in the first half. 26-0 in favor of O'Gorman. Arrows take time. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
Looks like the Arrows have changed their mind. Instead of punting into the wind, they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 6. So the Arrows are going to go for it on 4th down and 6 at their own 24-yard line instead of punting the ball. Brandon Smith awaits the snap from center. Brandon has a man in motion, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, throws it out in the flat, but missed his receiver. That was intended for Dawson Schmidt, but it goes incomplete. And that'll turn it over on downs to the O'Gorman Knights, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for O'Gorman at Watertown's 24-yard line with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the first half of play. They will line up with 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right side, running back to the left shoulder of Schlimgen, the quarterback. Takes the snap. He's back to pass, pressured, sidesteps. Nope, he couldn't sidestep him. And making the sack for the Arrows was Jared Dale. It'd be a loss of 6 on the sack. Brings up a 2nd down and 16. Jared got in there quickly that time. He's 6'2", 200 and a senior for the Watertown Arrows. And that makes it 2nd down and 16. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Stukel out here. Running back to the right shoulder of Schlimgen. Takes the snap, flips it out in the flat. He's got his man, and that's Norton down the right side, pushed out of bounds. Gain of about 6 on the carry that time. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Give him 7. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Ball at the 24-yard line, so it is 6. So it's 3rd down and 10 at the 24. 2 receivers right, kind of moving as the ball was snapped and handed off. Wishard's going to gain the 1st down as he'll get a 15-yard gain on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for O'Gorman down around the 11-yard line. Both wide receivers on the right side were moving when the ball was snapped. Schlimgen awaits the snap, takes it. He's going to pull it out, go straight ahead himself, head to the 2-yard line where he gets down to the 2-yard line, and he'll come up a yard short of the 1st down. Gain of 9 as Schlimgen will snap the ball really quickly on 2nd and goal at the 2. Takes the snap, gives to Wishart. He runs into a defender's arms, runs over the Arrow defender, and takes it in for a 2-yard score. So Gorman scores with 31 seconds to go, and they lead 32-0 here in the first half, and they will try to tack on a point after. Pavelko will try to kick it through the uprights. The Arrows have had some chances. They've had O'Gorman pinned deep a couple of times on third and long, 2nd and long, but have not been able to make a play to stop them, and the Knights have converted well. Snap's good, sets down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 31 seconds to go. 33-0 O'Gorman. They'll kick to the Arrows in 30.
Let the team at Pregame Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. For over 50 years, the team at Pregame Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Pregame Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, PregameInsurance.com.
5-play, 24-yard drive for the Knights. They lead 33-0 over the Watertown Arrows. And they will kick to the Arrows once again here with 31 seconds to go in the first half of play. Kicking the ball will be Andrew Nelson, 5'9", 140-pound sophomore for O'Gorman. Left-footed kicker. Receives the official's whistle, heads for the football, puts the leg to it. It's going to bound and be fielded by the Arrows at the 20. Coming right on the run is Evan Faulkner. He's going to get across the 30 and out to the 32-yard line on the return. Nice return by Evan. It'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown as they will start, looks like at the 34-yard line is where Watertown will start. Nope, now they're going to what? Where are they going to put it? They'll back it up to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10, Watertown Arrows.
Arrows 1st and 10 at their 33-yard line with 23 seconds to go in the half. Arrows line up with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right side. Snap is given to Smith. He gives straight ahead to Brett Fossum. Brett still on his feet. Now he's going to go sideways. Gain of a couple of yards on the play for Brett. Clock running down, under 10 seconds to go, and that's how the first half will end. Halftime, O'Gorman 33, Watertown 0. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. Let's take a 3-minute timeout.
During fall in South Dakota, you're going to encounter mud, and Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash is your mud buster in Watertown. Stop in today and regain the sparkle on your vehicle. Fill up and receive $1 off your car wash. At Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash, your mud buster on East Highway 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yup, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
You know, that kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community. I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Arrow athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams on and off the field.
Family Dental Center.
And Watertown Family Eye Care, 2 great teams, 1 location, 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
Now arriving at Dano's Marine, the new 2020 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. Stop in and check out what's new with the 2020 Ranger aluminum and Ranger fiberglass boats powered by Mercury. So get to Dano's Marine and check out the new 2020 Ranger aluminum and Ranger fiberglass boats. Get up to a 5-year factory warranty on the motor when you power your new Ranger with a Mercury Outboard. Dano's Marine, open for all your service and winterization needs. West Highway 212, Watertown. Online 24/7, danosmarine.com.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Halftime being brought to you by Dairy Queen. It is 33-0 in favor of the O'Gorman Knights here at halftime. The Arrows, the O'Gorman Knights won the toss, and the Arrows elected to kick with the wind at their back to start the ball game. O'Gorman had a nice return and ended up starting at their 42-yard line. They had a 9-play, 58-yard drive, and it was a 15-yard swing pass that was taken in by Connor Pavelko from 15 yards out. The point after was no good. 7:35 to go in the first quarter. The Knights led 6-0. The Arrows took over on their 37. They went 4 plays and punt. O'Gorman took over on their 31, put together an 8-play, 69-yard drive, and it was an 11-yard touchdown run by Tate Wishard. Point after was no good, made it 12-0, 1:17 to go in the first quarter. On the ensuing kickoff, the Arrows fumbled the ball. The Knights took over on the Arrow 29, 3-play, 29-yard drive, and it was a 4-yard touchdown run by Tip Ryman. The point after was good, made it 19-0 with 11:54 to go in the second quarter. The Arrows took over on their 23, gained a couple of first downs, completed a pass, but Evan Faulkner fumbled the ball on the run, and O'Gorman was set up at the 46-yard line, their own. They put together an 11-play, 54-yard drive, and it was a reverse on fourth down from the 10-yard line, from quarterback to running back to wide receiver. Sam Stukel took it in. The point after was good. 3:41, 26-0 Arrows. The Arrows then took over on their 20. Gained 0, gained 4 through an incomplete pass. We're going to punt into the wind and then decided to go for it. And incomplete pass gave the ball back to the Knights at the 24. They had a 5-play, 24-yard drive. Again, Wissard from 2 yards out that time. Point after was good, and that's where we stand at halftime. O'Gorman 33, Watertown nothing. We are at halftime. Halftime show brought to you by Dairy Queen. We'll take a timeout. We'll check statistics for you in 3 minutes.
Everyone at the Dairy Queen in Watertown is cheering the Watertown Arrows to a victory. After the game, stop in for one of their famous chicken strip baskets with fries, Texas toast, and country gravy. Don't forget to add a sundae, malt, shake, or blizzard to your meal. During the 212 reconstruction, be sure to use the 8th Avenue FedEx entrance. It's more than just fast food, it's fan food. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows and their game tonight from the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill on Highway 212 Watertown.
DQ, happy tastes good.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. Let me explain the many benefits of Stony Brook and how we can help look after your loved one. Our assisted living is specifically designed to look and feel like home. From our home-cooked meals to coffee socials with friends, your loved one will feel more than right at home. Stop in today at 500 16th Avenue or call 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
During fall in South Dakota, you're going to encounter mud, and Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash is your mud buster in Watertown. Stop in today and regain the sparkle on your vehicle. Fill up and receive $1 off your car wash. At Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash, your mud buster on East Highway 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yep, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
You know, that kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
This is the Dairy Queen halftime show. O'Gorman 33, Watertown nothing here at halftime. Statistics look like this here at halftime. O'Gorman had 34 offensive plays for 236 yards of offense in that first half of play. O'Gorman, 34 plays, 236 yards of offense. The Watertown Arrows ended up with just 15 plays for 45 yards of offense total in the first half of play. O'Gorman ran the ball 20. These stats, by the way, brought to you by Pregame Insurance. O'Gorman ran the ball 24 times for 157 yards rushing. They were led by Tate Wishard, 14 carries for 103. Next in line was Zach Norton, 3 for 37. And then Sam Stukel had 2 carries for 21. Tate Ryman, 2 carries for 2 yards and a touchdown. And quarterback Tegan Schlimgen had 3 carries for a -6. But 24 rushes, 157 yards rushing for O'Gorman in the first half of play. They were 8 of 10 passing as well, and they had 79 yards passing. So 34 offensive plays, 236 yards of offense for the O'Gorman Knights. They had the ball 5 times in the first half, and they scored all 5 times. A 58-yard drive, a 69-yard drive, a 29-yard drive, a 54-yard drive, and a 24-yard drive for the O'Gorman Knights in that first half of play. Watertown had 10 rushes, 37 yards. Brandon Smith, 6 carries for 20. Brett Fossum, 4 carries for 17 yards in the first half of play. The Arrows completed 1 pass for 8 yards in 5 attempts, but they ended up fumbling that ball after completing the pass for an 8-yard gain. So the Arrows, 1 of 5 passing, 8 yards, 10 rushes for 37 yards, 15 total offensive plays for 45 yards in the first half for the Watertown Arrows. Statistics brought to you by Pregame Insurance. 33-0 in favor of the O'Gorman Knights here at halftime. This is the Dairy Queen halftime show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 3 minutes.
Let the team at Pregame Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. For over 50 years, the team at Pregame Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Pregame Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, PregameInsurance.com.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Hi, this is Angie from Gather. We welcome you to treat yourself at Gather with coffee and espresso drinks brewed from locally roasted beans. We also proudly offer delicious fruit smoothies, apple cider, hot chocolate, and a variety of cold beverages along with tasty baked goods. Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts on the corner of Kemp and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown. The perfect place to come together.
The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
It's not the kind of thing we like to talk about, but it's something that we all must face. Hi, this is Chad Ostis at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral. And here at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, we make pre-planning easy. We listen to your needs and offer several choices for arrangements and make sure all your questions are answered. Schedule an appointment to meet with us at 882-1516. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Time for a kitchen or bathroom remodel? Walk into Hometown and you can step into many different kitchens and bathrooms set up right on our showroom floor. You can see and feel exactly how your new kitchen or bathroom would look. Our staff at Hometown can help you choose the right cabinets, countertops, lighting, and hardware for your project. If it's time for a new kitchen or bathroom, make Hometown Building Center's showroom your first stop. Hometown Building Center on South Highway 20 in Watertown.
We are at halftime with O'Gorman leading 33-0 over the Watertown Arrows. O'Gorman had the ball 5 times in the first half, scored on all 5 possessions, and lead by a score of 33-0. Outgaining the Arrows 236 to 45 yards in the first half of play. O'Gorman back on the field. Arrows just coming back on the field. They'll put the mandatory 3 minutes back on the clock, and we'll get set for the second half. Snow's heavier here now at the stadium. We'll come back with the second half in 3 minutes.
Dependability matters at Sharp Automotive. It all starts with the 2020 Chevy Equinox. The all-new Equinox delivers a higher standard of safety with side blind zone alerts, lane change alerts, rear park assist, and rear cross traffic alerts. The all-wheel drive Equinox price starts at just $27,940. That's $4,500 off sticker. Lease one for only $323 per month with $19.99 down. Or if it's financing you're looking for, 0% financing is available for $60 in lieu of a rebate. Stop in today or shop online at sharpgm.com. Sharps, we make car buying easy. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
You live in the country, or maybe a small community, or downtown. Wherever you call home, Sanford Health is there. To rewrite healthcare so that it fits you, your family, your needs, and your health. To be alongside you as you overcome obstacles and celebrate joys. Because it's your life. And it's our passion. Health lives here. Sanford Health.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yep, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
You know, that kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
No job is too big or too small for Heilman Homes. Want to build a new home? Want to do some remodeling? Need a deck or an extra garage? Call Heilman Homes at 868-1410. Dale has over 20 years of experience for all types of construction needs. That's Heilman Homes for building, remodeling, and now ready builds too. To help you with all your decorating, they have an interior decorator on staff. Call 868-1410.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
Set to go with the second half of action here, 33-0. O'Gorman on top as we get set for the second half. Cade Rumsa will kick the ball off. Snowflakes are more plentiful here now at the stadium. The wind still whipping very strong here as well. Rumsa will kick it off from the 40-yard line with the wind at his back. Stuckel back deep to receive it, joined by Jacob Bird. Cade Rumsa to kick it off from the 40-yard line to get the second half underway. O'Gorman leading by a score of 33-0 here. Cade approaches the ball, puts the leg to it. Strong kick's going to sail into the end zone, and O'Gorman will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line is where O'Gorman will have the ball to start the second half of play. First and 10, O'Gorman, 20-yard line is where they have the football. And they will line up with Stukel wide to the left side. Schlimgen under center with an I formation behind him on first down, 20-yard line. Stukel takes the snap. He pitches. Running left with the ball is Norton. Norton hit from behind and dragged down from behind. Making the tackle, Mason Lloyd made the stop on the play. Norton got 1 yard on the carry. It'll be second down and 9 just across the 20-yard line. Knights going into the wind and into the snow. Stukel wide to the right side, I formation with 2 tight ends. Schlimgen takes the snap. He's back to pass. He looks. He flips it out in the flat. Got it to Ryman. Ryman on the run. Brought down by Dawson Schmidt, but he gets 10 yards on the completion.
He's tackled by number 4.
It brings up a first and 10 for O'Gorman at the 31-yard line. Again, my cameraman, Nick Benteen, had to go, a family emergency. So I'll do the best I can to move things here tonight, the rest of the night. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wide to the left side, Sam Stukel. 2 tight ends, I formation behind the quarterback, Tegan Schlimgen. Schlimgen takes the snap, pitch. Running left is Norton. Norton breaks 1 tackle. Norton still on his feet. He lost the ball. The Arrows, did they get it or not? And the Arrows do recover the ball. Recovering the fumble for the Arrows, Jared Dale recovered the fumble. Norton had a good run going. He fumbled the ball, and Jared Dale recovers the fumble for the Watertown Arrows. So the Arrows will have it first and 10 at the 38-yard line of the O'Gorman Knights. First and 10 for Watertown, 38-yard line of the O'Gorman Knights. Trailing by a score of 33-0, the Arrows have the wind at their back. They line up with 3 to the left side, 1 to the right side. Shotgun for Brandon Smith, running back behind him. Brandon takes the snap, back to pass, sets his feet. Now he's going to go deep across the middle. He's got his man, makes the catch, Mason Lloyd. Touchdown, Watertown Arrows. Mason Lloyd made the reception. The D-back got turned around. Mason Lloyd was able to haul that ball in and get into the end zone. 10:37 to go in the third, and the Arrows get on the board, making it a 33-6 ball game. Cade Rumsa will try to tack on the extra point. That's a one-play, 38-yard drive after the Norton fumble. Brandon Smith will hold as Cade tries to tack on a point after here. Brandon awaits the snap, gets a good one, sets down, kick is up, and it is good. 10:37 to go, third quarter, 33-7 in favor of O'Gorman. Arrows kick off in 30.
It's a 2-day sale Friday and Saturday, October 11th and 12th at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Whole boneless pork loin, $1.58 a pound. That's Smart Bananas, 29 cents a pound. Earn 25 cents off per gallon with every $50 purchase during the 2-day sale Friday and Saturday at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
One play, 38-yard drive for Watertown. Brandon Smith to Mason Lloyd. And the Arrows are on the board, making it a 33-7 lead for the O'Gorman Knights. Cade Rumsa will kick from the 40-yard line once again. 10:37 to go in the third quarter of play. Rumsa puts the ball on the tee at the 40-yard line, receives the official's whistle. Cade approaches the football and puts the leg to it. Strong kick again, goes over Stukel's head into the end zone, and it'll be first and 10 once again for O'Gorman at their 20-yard line. Cade Rumsa also on the Arrows soccer team that went last week and beat Rapid City out in Rapid City and plays Sioux Falls Roosevelt in the second round of the soccer playoffs on Monday. Cade had the lone goal out there. Quite a bit more snowfall now at the stadium. Ryman goes wide to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side. Shotgun formation. I believe it's Schlimgen at quarterback. Takes the snap, wants to pass. He sidestepped one and then threw the ball. It was almost intercepted. Intended for Ryman. Mason Lloyd almost picked that ball off. First of all, he almost got sacked, but Schlimgen able to avoid the pressure put on by the Arrows. And then Mason Lloyd almost intercepted that ball. Ryman goes wide left. Stuckel joins him out there. Wide to the right side is Jacob Bird. Schlimgen takes the snap. He's going to give running left with the ball that time was Connor Pavelko. Pavelko gets a couple of yards on the run. Makes it a 3rd down and 8. For the O'Gorman Knights, they have the ball at the 22-yard line. They are going into the wind here at the Watertown Stadium. Stuckel comes wide to the right side. Wide to the left side goes Pavelko and Bird. Shotgun formation for Schlimgen on 3rd down and 8. Awaits the snap, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pressured, hit as he threw it, and made a beautiful pass and a completed ball out to the 35-yard line. A beautiful ball by Schlimgen as he got nailed on the play. Still able to get it to Ryman and get enough for the 1st down, a gain of 13 on the pass completion. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights at the 35. Schlimgen doing a great job of standing in there on that play. Trips right, 1 to the left side. Teagan awaits the snap from center on 1st down. Takes it. He's going to give to Wishart. Wishart goes forward for 4 yards on the carry. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. 9:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. O'Gorman 33, Watertown 7. Much more snow in the air than we've had all night at this moment. Wide to the left side, 1. 3 to the right side. Wishart to the left shoulder, the quarterback on 2nd down and 6. Teagan awaits the snap, takes the snap. He's going to flip a slant, got the slant, made close to the 1st down. Evan Faulkner on the hard hit of Jacob Bird, but that'll be enough for a 1st down. Good slant, hard pass by Schlimgen that time. Hit his man on the mark, and Bird hung on as he got popped hard by Faulkner. 1st and 10, O'Gorman, 45-yard line of the Arrows. They line up with trips right, 1 to the left. Schlimgen takes the snap, back to pass, flips it out in the flat. He's got a man out here, Pavelko. Pavelko pulled down out of bounds. Making the stop for the Arrows that time was Wyatt Burner. Gain of 6 on the pass completion. Brings up a 2nd down and 4 at the Arrow 49-yard line. 8:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. Knights leading 33-7. This drive coming up on play number 7 started on O'Gorman's 20. Stuckel wide to the left side. 2 receivers to the right, running back to the right shoulder of the quarterback on 2nd and 4. Schlimgen takes the snap. He gives it to his running back, Wishart, running right, and he's going to lose 4 or 5 yards on the play. Loss of 5 brings up a 3rd down and 9 for the O'Gorman Knights. Ball at the 49-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Knights will line up with trips to the left side, 1 to the right side. Out here alone is Jacob Bird. Schlimgen on 3rd down and 9 at the Arrow 49. Takes the snap, back to pass, flips it out in the flat to Wishart. Went through his hands, incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 9 for the O'Gorman Knights. Tate wanted to run before he caught that ball. It went through his hands, incomplete. So 4th and 9 for O'Gorman. 49-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Looks like they will go for it on 4th down and 9. Clock running. Nope, clock stopped on the incomplete pass. So on 4th down and 9, they will go for it. They line up with Stukel to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side. Schlimgen awaits the snap from center. Schlimgen gets the snap, back to pass, pressured, throws it deep down the middle. There's nobody out there. Cale Stevenson was the closest. Brandon Locker put a good hit on the quarterback. It went incomplete, and that'll go over on downs to Watertown. And the Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at their 49-yard line is where Watertown will begin. Nope, check that, the 46-yard line of O'Gorman. So it'll be 1st and 10 Arrows at the 46-yard line of the O'Gorman Knights. O'Gorman leading 33-7. The Arrows line up with 3 to the left side, 1 to the right side. Shotgun formation. The Arrows are short 1 player, and now they're going to get him out on the field. John Torres will become a right guard. 1st and 10 Arrows. Brandon awaits the snap. Brandon gets the snap. Brandon's back to pass, pressured, throws it out in the flat. He was hit late. He got it to Mason Lloyd. Mason makes a couple of cuts. Mason gains 12 yards on the reception. It'll be 1st and 10 Watertown at the 35-yard line of the O'Gorman Knights. Brandon got hit a little late that time, but the official kept the flag in the pocket. 1st and 10 Arrows at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 Watertown Arrows.
Arrows line up with 3 to the right, 1 to the left this time. On 1st down and 10, 35. Brandon takes the snap, back to pass. Good protection. Down the left side, Max Roble makes the catch. Roble hauls it in around the 5-yard line. That'll be a 30-yard pass completion to Roble. And that'll be 1st and goal for Watertown at the 4-yard line. A gain on the play of 30 on the pass completion. The Arrows line up quickly with trips right, 1 to the left. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation. Brandon high snap, takes it. He gives it, nope, pulls it out. He'll score. Brandon gets into the end zone for a touchdown. 4-yard score for Brandon Smith. And the Arrows get their 2nd touchdown of this quarter, and they make it a 33-13 ball game in favor of the O'Gorman Knights. Cade Rumsa will try to tack on a point after. That's a 3-play, 46-yard drive for the Arrows. Brandon awaits the snap, gets a good one, sets down, kick is up, and it is no good. 6:25 to go in the 3rd quarter, 33-13 O'Gorman. Arrows will kick when we come back in 30.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination, and for getting active in our school and community.
3-play, 46-yard drive. Point after, no good after the touchdown by Brandon Smith. The Arrows make it a 33-13 lead for the O'Gorman Knights. O'Gorman scored on all 5 possessions in the first half. Their 2 possessions in the second half, they fumbled and turned it over on downs to the Arrows. The Arrows have scored twice in the second half to make it a 33-13 ball game. 6:25 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Cade Rumsa will kick the ball off from the 40-yard line. Cade has Sam Stukel back deep. Also back there is Jacob Bird to receive the ball. Cade Rumsa kicks the ball high. Stukel will get a return. Nope, it'll be Bird from the 6 to the 10, 15, 20. Bird looks for a lane. He gets one to the outside. Bird around the left side, going to get all the way out to the 45-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line for the O'Gorman Knights. And they will take over from that point.
45, 1st and 10, O'Gorman.
1st and 10 O'Gorman Knights at their 45-yard line. They lead 33-13 in the ball game. They have Sam Stukel coming wide to the left side. 2 receivers wide to the right side. Schlimgen on first down looks to the sideline, has his running back to his left shoulder. Teagan awaits the snap. Teagan takes the low snap, gives to Wishart running right. He's hit and ripped down on the play. Jared Dale having a nice ball game tonight. Dale makes the tackle after a gain of 4, brings up a 2nd down and 6 near the midfield stripe. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, 33-13 O'Gorman. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Running back to the left shoulder of his quarterback this time. Teagan Schlimgen awaits the snap from center, takes it, flips it out in the flat, got it to Wishart. Wishart hit low and brought down on the play there. Mason Lloyd again coming up to make the tackle on the play. That'll be a loss of a yard on the pass completion. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 for the O'Gorman Knights as they take it back to about the 48-yard line. O'Gorman looks to the sideline to get the play call from that sideline, and they get it. They line up with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. 3rd down and 7 at the 48, their own. Teagan Schlimgen, shotgun formation, running back to his left shoulder. Takes the snap, steps back to pass. Pressured, throws it deep down the left side. Got his man, making the catch on the play, and he'll take it into the end zone. Got behind the Arrow defender, making the reception that time for the O'Gorman Knights was Connor Pavelko. Jacob Bird was the man who made the reception. And that'll go 53 yards into the wind on the pass completion. Bird made a nice adjustment on the ball. He got behind the Arrow defender and then made a nice adjustment on the ball and caught it around his knees and took it into the end zone for the score. That goes as a 3-play, 55-yard drive by the O'Gorman Knights, and they will try to tack on a point after, but they're awaiting a player to get out onto the field. Now one comes out. As they are going to go, it appears, for a 2-point conversion here. And they line up with Zach Norton, the quarterback. Takes the snap. He runs right, a little end around to Ryman. Ryman broke a couple of tackles and did not get into the end zone. So the 2-point conversion no good. 39-13 in favor of O'Gorman. They'll kick to the Arrows when we come back in 30 seconds.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
3-play, 55-yard drive by the O'Gorman Knights, and it was a 53-yard pass from Schlimgen to Bird. The point after was no good on the 2-point conversion try. Makes it a 39-13 lead for the O'Gorman Knights. They will kick into the wind. Peyton Johnston back deep. And I don't know if that's Evan over on the far side. I can't see. At any rate, the Knights will kick off to the Watertown Arrows. Doing the kicking for O'Gorman will be Pavelko this time. Pavelko approaches the ball, puts the leg to it. Kick is going to be fielded short. No blockers ahead of the return man, though, as they all retreated. And the ball was grabbed about the 30 and a return to the 35. So it'll be 1st and 10 Watertown at the 35.
Tackled by number 3, Michael Shea for the O'Gorman Knights.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Watertown. Right hash mark 35-yard line is where the Arrows have it. O'Gorman 39, Arrows 13. Watertown lines up with 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Shotgun formation for Brandon Smith. Brandon awaits the snap. Big snowflakes fall. He takes the snap, throws across the middle, got his man, and that is Brett Fossum, the running back. Gain of 6 on the pass completion. Cleared everybody out, and Brett was there. He made the reception. Making the stop on the play was Matichek, the linebacker, who had responsibility for Brett Fossum. 2nd down and 4 for the Arrows. They have it at the 40-yard line. Their own. Trips left, 1 to the right side. Brandon awaits the snap, takes it. Back to pass, flips it out in the flat, got his man, but through the hands of Dawson Schmidt, incomplete. Would have been a 10-yard gain and a 1st down. Dawson ran a good route, and he pulled up, turned around. The ball was there, and it just slipped through his hands, incomplete. 3rd down and 4 for the Watertown Arrows. They have the ball at the 45-yard line. They're 45. 4:06 to go in the 3rd quarter. O'Gorman 39, Watertown 13. Trips left, 1 to the right side. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation. Brandon awaits the snap, takes it. He's back to pass, drops the ball, picks it up, looks down the left sideline. He had Mason Lloyd wide open across the middle, but he overshot Mason Lloyd. Logan Jones had the best chance at it, and Logan had it go through his hands, incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 4 for Watertown. And I think the Arrows will go for it on 4th down and 4 here at their 40-yard line. Arrows line up with 3 to the left side, Dawson Schmidt to the right side. Brett Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith on 4th down and 4. Mason Lloyd goes in motion. Back to passes, Brandon flips it out here, got his man Roble. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Max Roble made the reception, a gain of 7 and a 1st down. Good pass that time by Brandon, a good tight spiral. Roble made the reception for the 1st down. 1st and 10 Arrows at the 47-yard line. They line up with trips right now and 1 receiver to the left side. Roble, the lone receiver out here. Brandon Smith, shotgun, takes the snap. Good protection, sets. Now he's going to run with the ball. He's going to cut upfield, be brought down at the 49 of the Knights. Gain of about 4 on the carry for Brandon Smith. Brings up a 2nd down and 6 for Watertown. 3:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Knights leading by a 39-13 margin. Arrows line up with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation. A lot of men tight at the line of scrimmage for the Knights. Blitz coming. Back to pass. Flips it down the left side. Roble's out there. Tried to make the adjustment. Arrow fans not pleased with the defense, but he was running stride for Roble, and it goes incomplete. Good coverage back there by Jacob Bird of the O'Gorman Knights. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 for O'Gorman. They brought the blitz that time. They hadn't done much of that in this ball game. One-on-one coverage with the wideouts, and Bird was stride for stride with Roble. Blitz coming again. Brandon back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Oh, man. If he gets that to Brett Fossum, Brett had long running room. The pressure was on. Brandon had to get rid of that ball. And when he did, it was just a little bit too far ahead of Brett Fossum, or Brett had a lot of running room ahead of him, and it was incomplete. So it's 4th down and 6 for Watertown at the 49 of the O'Gorman Knights. 2:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 39-13 in favor of the Knights. Last 2 possessions, they came blitz. See what happens here on this one. 4th and 6. Brandon waits the snap. Man in motion. Blitz coming. Brandon across the middle. Got his man. 1st down for the Watertown Arrows. Evan Faulkner makes the reception. That's a gain of 8 on 4th down. So the Arrows keep the drive alive, picking up a couple of 4th down plays here, and now have it 1st and 10 at O'Gorman's 39. Arrows line up with 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Brandon shotgun formation on first down. Takes the snap back to pass. Good protection. Rolls to his left. Now back to his right. Now going to run with the ball. Brandon hesitates. He's going to get 15 yards and run out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 17 on the carry for Brandon Smith on the scramble. And that will make it a 1st and 10 Arrows. And it'll be down around the 23-yard line, it looks like. There's the 30, there's the 25. So, yep, down around the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 Arrows, 23. Arrows have trips to the left, one to the right side. Ball on the right hash mark. Brandon in shotgun formation. Brandon awaits the snap from center. Gets a good one. Back to pass. Now he gets pressure. Throws across the middle. Got his man. Making the reception. Mason Lloyd down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Gain of 14 on the pass completion. And that will bring up a... Oh, there's a flag late on the play. I didn't see it over here. And it is going to be an illegal procedure penalty against the Watertown Arrows. So that will negate that 14-yard gain and be a 5-yard penalty against Watertown. So it'll be 1st and 15 for Watertown out near the 28-yard line now. 2:08 to go in the third quarter. It's 39-13 in favor of O'Gorman. The Arrows have 1st and 15 at the 28-yard line of the Knights. Trips left, one to the right side. Brandon shotgun formation. Brandon awaits the snap, gets a good one. Back to pass, sets his feet, pressured. Throws it down the left side, ball intercepted. Hackman with the interception. Hackman down the right side. Hackman being chased by Fossum and pushed out of bounds by Brett Fossum. But the ball intercepted by Hackman, and now a penalty flag back here at the 35-yard line, and they're going to put it more at the 45-yard line. But Hackman gets the interception and return down the right sideline. The penalty will be against O'Gorman at the 45-yard line. So they will step it off from the 45-yard line. I was looking down, so I didn't see what the penalty was, but it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so it must have been a clipping penalty against the O'Gorman Knights. Like I said, I was looking down, so I didn't see what the call was. Personal foul against O'Gorman. That'll take the ball back to the O'Gorman 30-yard line, where they will have it 1st and 10 at their 30-yard line after the interception by Hackman. 2 receivers left, one to the right side for the Knights. Schlimgren on first down from his 30. Awaits the snap, back to pass. Sets, throws it down the left side. Got a man out there, Norton again, as the Arrows defensive backs all kind of stopped. And then Norton ran by them all, but the ball was overthrown, incomplete. Tegan Schlimgren throwing a good tight spiral into that wind, and that ball sailed nicely, but over the intended receiver, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Knights. They have it at their 30-yard line. 1:51 to go, third quarter. They lead 39-13. 1 receiver to the right side, 2 to the left side. Nope, 3 to the left side. Running back to the right shoulder of the quarterback, Schlimgren, on 2nd down and 10. Tegan awaits the snap, takes it. Looks out in the flat, flips it out there. He's got Norton. Norton down the left side with good running room. Still on his feet, trying to work back in. He's going to gain 20 yards on that little flip pass out. And it'll be a 1st down after 20 yards on the gain, 21 yards on the gain. It'll be 1st and 10 O'Gorman at the Arrow 49-yard line. 1:41 to go here. Receiver to the left side this time, I think, is Gunnar Jones over there. Trips right for O'Gorman. 1st and 10, Arrow 49. Schlimgren takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, but overshoots his intended receiver, Norton, that time. Arrow's getting in on him quickly. Man putting the pressure on for Watertown was Mac Johnson, as he got in there quickly, and now he comes out of the ball game. 2nd down and 10 at the 49. 1:24 to go in the third quarter. Knights 39, Arrows 13. Second down and 10 at the Arrow 49. Ryman and Norton go wide to the left, joined by Stuckel. One receiver to the right side here, all by himself. Shotgun for Schlimgen. Takes the snap, back to pass, throws it. Intended out here for that receiver, Gunnar Jones. But it goes incomplete behind him. Braxton Riefenberger on the defense. The ball goes incomplete. It'll be third down and 10 now for the Knights at the 49. Wishart goes out. Gunnar Jones goes out. Norton in. It'll be first down and 10, 49-yard line. Two receivers either side. Schlimgen on third down and 10, 49. Takes the snap. Keeps it himself. He'll go straight ahead. He's not going to get the first down, but he'll get 5 or 6 yards on the play. The Arrows call a quick timeout because they want to have the wind once again. So a timeout on the field by the Watertown Arrows. It'll be 4th and 5 for O'Gorman when we come back, and we'll do that in 30 seconds.
All it takes is one.
One smile. One text.
One question. Conversation.
Invitation. Discussion.
All it takes is 1 minute.
One moment.
One comment.
One compliment.
All it takes is one pledge. To be the one.
To be the one.
The one to show you care.
The one to reach out. The one to ask.
It doesn't seem like enough.
But when someone is considering suicide,
one could be all it takes to change their mind.
Visit BeTheOneSD.com for signs of crisis or depression. Then be the one to show you care.
A message from Glacial Lake Safe. Suicide awareness for everyone.
So it'll be 4th down and 5 for the O'Gorman Knights. They have the ball at the Arrow 44-yard line going into the wind, and they will go for it on 4th down and 5 going into the wind. They have Stuckel wide to the right side, two receivers to the left side. Schlimgen, the quarterback, with his running back Wishart to his right shoulder on 4th down and 5. Teagan awaits the snap, takes it. He's going to give to Wishart, trying to get the first down. He's going to be short, it looks like. Whoop, they're going to give him a pretty generous spot. So maybe it is going to be a first down. They're going to take a look at it. They gave him a pretty generous spot there. He needed 5. They're going to take a timeout and see if it is a first down. Looked like the Arrows had him stopped well, a yard or so short of the first down, but the side judge ran in and gave him a pretty good spot there. And they'll stretch the chain to see if it's a first down, and it will be first down O'Gorman by the nose of the football. So again, he got a very generous spot on that play, and O'Gorman will keep the ball 1st and 10 at the Arrow 39-yard line. At first glance, I thought that was going to be well short of a first down, but he must have stretched out a little bit and got the extra yard. So it'll be first down for O'Gorman at the Arrow 39-yard line. Schlimgen awaits the snap, takes it. He's back to pass, flips it out in the flat. Got it to Norton. Norton runs into several Arrows, and he'll gain about 3 yards on the pass completion. Brings up a 2nd down and 7 for the O'Gorman Knights. Down to 36 to go in the third quarter, though. And the Knights will switch and go with the wind here now in the fourth quarter. Stuckel goes wide to the left side. They line up two receivers to the right side. Running back Wishart to the left shoulder of the quarterback. Awaits the snap. Takes the snap, back to pass. Flips it out to Stuckel, incomplete. And it'll be
Schlimgen's pass incomplete to number 2, Sam Steichel.
3rd down and 7 for the O'Gorman Knights, down around the 35-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. 13 and a half seconds to go in the third quarter. Knights leading 39-13 in this ball game. They scored on all 5 of their possessions in the first half. They send Ryman, Stuckel, and Norton to the right side, wide to the near side. Another receiver flip out to the running back, or the receiver on the catch that time was Connor Pavelko. Pavelko got about 4 on the reception, and it'll be 4th down and 3, but we'll switch ends of the field. 39-13 O'Gorman. Fourth quarter comes your way in 1 minute.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Set to go with the fourth quarter. It's 4th down and 3 for the O'Gorman Knights. The Arrow linebackers need to get tighter to the line of scrimmage here. They're giving too much cushion. Schlimgren awaits the snap, takes the snap. He's back to pass. He sets, throws across the middle, almost intercepted by the Watertown Arrows as it hit Peyton Johnston. And it goes incomplete, and the Arrows will take over on downs after the incomplete pass. Watertown will have it 1st and 10 at their 33-yard line, trailing 39-13, and the Arrows going into the wind here now at the Watertown Stadium. That ball hit Peyton Johnston right on the shoulder pads, went up in the air, incomplete. 1st and 10 Arrows at the 33-yard line. They send trips to the left side, 1 to the right side. Running back is Fossum behind Brandon Smith on 1st down, 33. Brandon has a blitz coming at him. Back to pass. Arrows pick it up, and now he gets chased. He gets hit. He breaks away. Brandon's going to gain yardage. He slides down at the 41-yard line. Watertown coaching staff very unhappy that there wasn't a flag on the play when Brandon slid down. A gain on the play of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Watertown Arrows at the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 2 for Watertown at the 40-yard line is where the Arrows have it. Trips to the left side, 1 to the right side. Shotgun for Brandon Smith. Blitz all out coming. Brandon looks, throws it down the right side. Robles out there, makes the catch, but then he had it knocked out of his hands. Great defensive play that time by Bird. Jacob Bird knocked that ball out of the hands of Max Roble. Max had that ball in his hands, and before he brought it down and secured it, Bird was able to knock it out of his hands, incomplete. And now there's a penalty on the play, roughing the passer. I did not see that as I was looking down the field, but roughing the passer is the call, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty and give the Arrows a 1st down at the 45. 1st and 10 Arrows, 45-yard line of O'Gorman after the 15-yard roughing the passer call. Watertown lines up with 3 to the right side, 1 to the left side. Shotgun for Brandon Smith. Fossum behind him. Blitz coming again left side this time. Brandon back to pass. Throws across the middle. Got his man, Evan Faulkner. Short gain on the play. Looks like about 4 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Watertown Arrows. Arrows got to work quickly now. It's 10.5 to go in the game. They're down 39-13. 2nd down and 6 around the 40-yard line of the Knights. Trips right, 1 to the left side. Brandon shotgun formation. Brandon takes the snap, 3-man rush, slips, now sets his feet, now runs left, hit from behind, ball comes loose Battle for the ball around the 44-yard line, and the Arrows recover it. It'll be a loss, though, of 3 and bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Watertown. The ball out around the 44-yard line of O'Gorman. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 for Watertown at the 44 of the O'Gorman Knights. 9:55 to go in the game. O'Gorman leading 39-13. Arrows have trips right, 1 to the left side. See if the blitz comes. Looks like it's coming from Brandon's left side. Nope, up the middle. Brandon back to pass. Arrows pick up the blitz. Flips it down the left sideline to Brett Fossum. Brett knocked out of bounds across the way by Bird at the 17-yard line. And that's a gain on the play of 26 yards on that little swing pass. The Arrows have been trying to get that going tonight. A couple of times they had it, but couldn't complete it. That time they did complete it, and it's 1st and 10 Arrows, 17-yard line of O'Gorman. Going into the gravel infield. Trips right, 1 to the left side. Brandon takes the snap, back to pass sets. Now scrambles, steps up, runs to his right, flips it to Fossum. Brett makes the grab. He's tackled right into a puddle down there. Making the stop on the play was Jonah Webben. A gain on the play of 5 as Webben made the tackle right into a puddle. The ball is on the right hash mark, the puddle a little bit to the right side of the ball, right by 3rd base. Trips left, 1 to the right side, 2nd and 5. Brandon takes the snap, back to pass down the right side, throws it into the end zone, incomplete. Nothing there.
This pass intended to number 8, Max Rogel.
It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Arrows around the 12-yard line is where they have it. Arrows trailing 39-13 going into the wind, into the puddles, into the gravel on the west end. Arrows line up with 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. Brandon takes the snap, whistle. Penalty flag flew before the snap. O'Gorman moved, and I think then the Arrows moved when they did, and that will be the call, yep. And that will cost the Arrows 5 yards. The Arrow linebackers were tight, and when they backed up, Arrow lineman moved, and now it'll be 3rd and 10 instead of 3rd and 5. The ball moved outside the 15 around the 17-yard line. Arrows line up with 2 receivers to the left side. Looks like 1 receiver to the right side, and Roble lining up as a tight end on the right side now. Shotgun formation for Brandon Smith on 3rd down and 10. So Roble may go straight up the field. Brandon takes the snap, back to pass, looks for Roble, now throws it across the middle, but he was pressured and threw it behind the intended receiver. Dawson was coming across the middle, but threw it behind him. Mason was also open out in the flat, but Brandon getting pressure that time had to do something, and he threw it across the middle, but threw it behind the receiver. They were looking for Roble, who had lined up as a tight end, but that was well covered by the Knights. Could see when he lined up in a different formation there that maybe they were going to try something to Roble, and he went up the field and to the right, and he was well covered. So it'll be 4th down and 10 for the Watertown Arrows. The ball around the 17 of the O'Gorman Knights. The Arrows have trips right, 1 to the left side. O'Gorman's been blitzing more here in the second half. Here they come again. Brandon back to pass. Throws it into the corner. Battle for the ball. Penalty coming out. That's going to be pass interference against the Sioux Falls O'Gorman Knights. Dawson Schmidt was battling there with Bird, and that is going to be a penalty against the O'Gorman Knights. 17-yard line. It won't be enough for a 1st down because it'll be half the distance to the goal, so it'll still be 4th down, I believe. 17-yard line will take it half the distance to the goal, so I think it'll still be just a little bit short. They're looking it over. They're talking it over. They're going to decide where it goes from the 17-yard line. Half the distance to the goal should take it down around where? It's going to be just short of the first down. It'll be 4th down and a yard, so it was a 9-yard penalty on O'Gorman. So it'll be 4th and 1 now for the Watertown Arrows, as that one went half the distance to the goal. That's why it wasn't a first down. Arrows line up with an I formation right. Now they shift to a wing right. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. It's rolled to him. He picks it up, throws across the middle, wide open, and dropped the ball. Evan Faulkner was wide open across the middle. Brandon backed up, threw the ball to Evan, and he just dropped it. There was nobody anywhere near Evan Faulkner that time. The ball a little bit low, but incomplete, and now an Arrow down on the field. So the Arrows turn it over on downs to O'Gorman. 8:23 to go in the game, 39-13 Knights. They'll have it 1st and 10 when we come back in 30.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
Arrows put together a pretty good drive there. Started on their own 33. That was play number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they had it wide open across the middle, but just the ball going into that wind was a little bit short. And when Evan reached down to catch it, he couldn't pull it in, and it goes incomplete and over on downs to the O'Gorman Knights. The Arrow player down on the field being helped to his feet as the Arrows watching over him, and the doctors and training staff taking care of him as he goes off the field under his own power. So O'Gorman will take over. They'll have it 1st and 10, and they will have it at their 7-yard line is where they will have this ball. The Knights line up with a couple of receivers to the right side, nobody to the left side. They give to Wishart running right. He's got a big hole. He's going to bounce to the outside, and now it's going to kind of be a foot race, and then Wishart slides down as he slides down around the 35-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 26, and it'll be 1st and 10 at the 35. Wishart well over 100 yards rushing in this ball game tonight. So it'll be 1st and 10 for O'Gorman. 35-yard line is where they have it. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. They lead 39-13. They will take all the time they can each snap. They have a new quarterback in there now. It's Rush Landry in at quarterback for the O'Gorman Knights now. Rush Landry in shotgun formation. Takes the snap, gave it to Wishart. Wishart runs straight ahead.
Handoff to number 30, Tate Wishart, straight ahead.
Wishart gains about 4 yards on the carry. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Cale Stevenson in on the tackle. Let's see, Rush Landry is 6'4", 180, and a sophomore in there at quarterback for the Knights as they lead 39-13. 2 receivers to the left side. Some new guys out here as well. Landry takes the snap, gives to Wishart running left. He's hit behind the line and tossed down. It'll be a loss on the play of 4.
Met in the backfield by number 11.
Jacob Van Dusseldorp making the stop. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 on the play. Brett Fossum also in on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and long 9, almost 10 Wide receiver coming out here to the near side for the Knights, I think, is Bo Beavers. Rush Landry in at quarterback on 3rd down and 10. Takes the snap, gives the handoff. Running back runs straight ahead, then goes left a little bit. Gets out to the 45-yard line. Wishart on the carry for 5. And it'll bring up a 4th down and 4 for O'Gorman at the 46-yard line. Clock running down to 6:10 to go in the game. O'Gorman leading 39-13. O'Gorman will go for it on 4th down here. Rush Landry has a wing right, 2 receivers left. Awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives to Wishart straight ahead. And did he get it? Looks like he's going to be just short. But I said that last time, and he got the 1st down. So I'll wait until they spot the ball. I'll wait until they say what it is. That's way short. So it's Watertown ball over on downs. So that the Arrows got the generous spot that time, and we'll have it 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of the O'Gorman Knights. Arrows take over 1st and 10 at the O'Gorman 44. Knights leading 39-13 with 5:49 to go in the football game. Arrows will send out a new quarterback themselves. It'll be Ben Burry at quarterback now. New running back for the Arrows as well as Mac Young. 2 receivers either side. Ben Burry at quarterback. Ben takes the snap, gives to Mac Young straight ahead. Mac gets a yard or 2 on the carry.
Number 35, Mac Young on the carry for the Arrows.
Brings up a 2nd down and 9 for Watertown. Ingles in at wide receiver for the Arrows here. Also in there, it looks like Cale Sutton as well. Some new linemen in the ball game. 2nd down and 9. Ben Burry at quarterback. Mac Young behind him. Burry awaits the snap from center. Burry gets a snap that goes sideways. He dives on the ball. He couldn't recover it. Still scrambling for it. Looks like O'Gorman maybe recovered it, and they did. So the Arrows fumble the ball. The snap kind of went sideways. Ben tried to jump on it, and he kind of over-jumped it. And O'Gorman able to recover the ball, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 49-yard line is where the Knights will take over. Rush Landry in at quarterback for the O'Gorman Knights. They started Zach Norton running that Wildcat at the beginning of the game, and then Tegan Schlimgen played most of the game, and now it's Rush Landry in there. 1st and 10 O'Gorman, Arrow 49. They line up with 2 receivers to the right, a wing to the right, 1 receiver left, new running back for O'Gorman as well. Landry has the snap go through his hands. The ball's loose, and who gets it this time? They're going to say Landry got it back himself. So it'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 17. 2nd and 17 for O'Gorman. 39-13 they lead with 4:40 to go in the ball game. Rush Landry looks to the sideline to get the play call from the coaches there. He gets it. Sends a wide receiver to the left side, 2 to the right side. Wing back on the left side this time on 2nd down and 17. Landry wipes his hands on his jersey, awaits the snap. Gets a high snap. He'll give the handoff straight ahead. Nice run that time for Emmanuel Struck on the carry.
Larson on the carry for the Knights. Tackle by number 3, Cale Sutton.
The gain was the 7 yards back, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 for O'Gorman at the 49-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. O'Gorman lines up with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Rush Landry has a wing left as well, awaits the snap. Gets a high snap, he fields it, and he gets nailed as he got the ball. Mac Young got in there and put the hit on him. So that'll be a loss on the play of 7 yards again as Mac Young put the hit on him. So now it'll be 4th down and 17. So they lost 7, they gained 7, they lost 7, and it'll be 4th down and 17. Mac Young got the big hit. Blitzing linebacker from the right side. O'Gorman leading 39-13 with 3 minutes to go in the football game. Waiting for the play from the sideline. Not really getting it. Looks like they're going to maybe take a penalty here or a timeout, one of the two. Count is at 3, and now they take a timeout. 2:41 to go in the game. 39-13. Knights on top. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Uptown Cleaners will simplify your life with their dry cleaning and laundry service for shirts, suits, dresses, coats, blankets, bedspreads, comforters, and more. With drive-up-to-the-door convenience and same-day service, along with text or email notification when your items are ready for pickup, Uptown Cleaners really does make life easier for you. Uptown Cleaners, 123 5th Street Southeast on Highway 81. Call 882-4041. Uptown Cleaners, proud supporter of Arrow Sports.
John and Trudy Robo, Glacial Lakes Rubber and Plastic, Glacial Lakes Energy.
So it'll be 4th down and 17, and it looks like O'Gorman maybe is going to punt the ball for the first time in the ball game. As the Knights appear like they're going to punt the ball anyhow. On 4th down and 17. Snaps high, it goes over the punter's head. He picks it up and goes down. That'll be a loss all the way back to the 25-yard line. That'll be a loss of 23 on the play as the snap went over the head of the punter, and that'll be a loss of 23 on the play. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown. They have the ball at the 23-yard line of the O'Gorman Knights. Ben Burry in at quarterback this time. Burry has trips left, has a man in motion left to right. Whoops, the right tackle moved, but no flag came out. The Arrows go forward for maybe a yard on the play. It's too cold to throw any more flags, so the right tackle pulled up a little quick, but they didn't call a penalty on him as we're down to 2:20 to go in the game. And the Arrows have a 2nd down and 10. Big right tackle over here for the Arrows. Dylan Terrell, 6'3", 255, and a junior. Snap at DeBurry, give to Mac Young, running straight ahead. Mac with a little bit of a gain that time. He'll get about 3 yards. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 for the Watertown Arrows. Arrows trailing 39-13. They line up with 2 receivers either way. Ben Burry at quarterback going into the wind, the gravel infield and the mud. The give to Mac Young again. Nothing doing for Mac that time. Brings up a 4th down and 7 for Watertown. Clock running down under a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Arrows trailing 39-13. Ben Burry has 2 receivers either way. He awaits the snap. Gets a good one. He's back to pass. He looks, throws it deep down the left side. Got a man. Bounced off his shoulder pads. Incomplete out there. Pretty good ball by Ben Burry to the end zone. Wyatt Burner, the intended receiver. And it bounced off his shoulder pads, incomplete. So it goes over on downs to O'Gorman. And they will take over 1st and 10 around the 20-yard line. With 1:06 to go in the ball game, O'Gorman will have it 1st and 10 around the 20, leading 39-13. Next week, the Arrows on the road as they will be in Sioux Falls to take on Roosevelt. That'll be an 8 o'clock kickoff, 7:30 pregame show next Friday night. Ball snap and give going nowhere. Mac Young with another stop on the play. Loss of a couple. Brings up a 2nd down and 12, and we're down to 45 to go. One more snap is all that O'Gorman will need to do. And I'm sure Rush Landry will take the snap and go down on one knee. If Landry Jones was here, that would be quite a sight. He goes down on one knee, and that's how things will end here tonight. 39-13, the O'Gorman Knights win here tonight over the Watertown Arrows. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. Let's take a 3-minute timeout.
Now arriving at Dano's Marine, the new 2020 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. Stop in and check